Hey, this is Politics with Laura. I got a good one for you today. Oh, it is good. All right. We all remember January 6th. There was about 800 people that got arrested down here in D.C. Just a wild mess. When I saw it on the news, because I live in D.C., I have to say, I was scared. Not scared, but scared. Now, I watched people come up through my area, going where they were going. It just was a complete mess. A complete mess. But outside of that, here's the reason for this video. The one guy, excuse me, that was waving the Confederate flag, the man, he was found guilty of the riot case. Now, his name, he's from Delaware. He was found guilty with his son Hunter. Interesting. Hunter Biden. His son's name is Hunter. Okay, that's a bad joke. But his name. Oh, where is his name? Where is his name? His name is Kevin Seafried. Kevin Seafried. Now, he went in front of the U.S. District Judge Trevor McFadden, and he found Kevin Seafried and his son Hunter guilty. But he found them guilty of 4 misdemeanors. The offenses include entering and remaining in the restricted area and disorderly conduct in the Capitol building. Now look, people, well, okay, now this right here is what really shocks me. There have been people driving in a car near the Capitol that got shot and killed in their car. But then you have people on the premises breaking in and no one was shot. Well, the one lady, and God rest her soul. And peace and grace and mercy to her family. That was horrible. But they rushed the Capitol. Now, because of that, because I know what I know, the Capitol, I've been around there. It's heavily guarded. But this was happening. Now, I believe, and this is my personal belief, I think it was a hoax. I think there was more to it than what's being stated. And maybe I'll go into a little more in depth, but I don't have any evidence to back up what I'm saying. I'm only saying what I think, which is my opinion. And we still have a freedom to have our own opinions, even though our freedoms are being taken away quickly. Now, from what I see, Kevin Seafried or Fried is to be sentenced on September 16th. Hunter Seafried faces sentencing on September 23rd. The felony charges carry a statutory minimum of 20 years in prison. So it seems like that Kevin has misdemeanors, but his son has felonies. Ooh, you do not look. You do not want to go to jail. Okay, number one, you don't want to go to jail at all. That jail nor prison. Either way, it's bad. But the worst part about going to prison in D.C. is that they can send you anywhere around the United States. Now, if they want to be real funky, they can send you to Alaska. No, but that is true. Other states, you got to stay in within that state. D.C. can send you anywhere within the 50 states. So, but now, this was a clear insurrection. Because they went into the Capitol, they They went against the government. They revolted against the government. And most definitely, there was sedition. They were saying things that got other people involved. Now, I'm not going to get into the Donald Trump thing. Man, all these ambulances and fire trucks. Too much noise. Okay. The sound's over. But, there is just a lot that is unsettling. Just the fact that some people are being sentenced and they're pushing back a lot of the cases until after the primaries. I find that sneaky and suspicious. Just for me. But their actions and actions of others disrupted the joint session of the United States Congress convened to ascertain and count the electoral votes related to the presidential election, the Justice Department said in a statement. Now, that is true. What they did cause a disruption. Now, I personally think within that disruption and going into particular Nancy Pelosi's office and other people's offices, particular ones. And that one guy saying, Nancy, I don't know if he said I want to kill you or something. That's creepy. But just taking pictures. Why? I would like to know what government were they working for if he was a government agent. What country? That's just my 2 cents. I mean, that's, what I'm thinking. But, Kevin Fried's lawyer, Eugene Ohm, did not immediately respond to an email request for a comment. Edson Balstick, Hunter's lawyer, was not immediately reachable for comment either. So there's a lot that's going on with this situation that's with the election. There's a lot there. There's a lot that's not being said. But what I will say was this. In my previous video, Michael Sussman, he did mention Hillary Clinton's name in relation to the 2016 election, talking about Russia. So I wonder if there's more of a there of the same there that was in 2016. Just a thought. All right, having said that, I got more for you. Some interesting things going on over at the Ukraine and Mexico, giving the NATO the people's elbow. Interesting. There's a lot of stuff going on in the U.S. And unfortunately, the people, we have to catch flack for what our government does. And we got to remind them that they work for us. One vote, one person, one vote. Alrighty. On that note, I thank my subscribers and I thank you for stopping by. Oh, you can also like and subscribe. Likes are for free. Very little energy. Look. Boop. Subscribe. Really a little energy. Boop. Bye-bye.